Today's COVID update is brought to you by Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
And we're back, and we're just getting our second conversation for this morning started. And we're speaking all about the Social Security Board's 40th anniversary. And here to talk about this very important milestone, we have joining us this morning Chandra Crancino, who is the General Manager for Corporate and Customer Relations Services with the SSB. Good morning.
Good morning, Gavin. Good morning, Marlene. Good morning, Belize, and good morning and happy anniversary to my colleagues and all the staff at the Social Security Board.
Great, and thank you so much for joining us. Now, 40 years, of course, that's a really big milestone. What does celebrating the 40th anniversary mean to you?
Well, we are as old as Belize.
Yep.
Because remember we started in 1981, the same year that Belize got its independence. And for Social Security, 40 years of our 40-year anniversary means giving back. People always equate Social Security with, paying contributions and increasing payments and all of that. And so this year, despite the limitations and the circumstances of the pandemic, we want to give back as much as we possibly can in a very effective way.
That's right. And we know that there's quite a bit that's been happening, a transformation of the SSB as you turn 40. That seems like the right age to do it, right?
Definitely. So we're officially adults now because the Social Security platform is now going online. And so we have the online services that are slowly becoming available. And we hope to complete that entire transformation by the end of this year, which again would be in collaboration with our 40th anniversary. So you will be seeing us, coming off and on, talking about the changes because there is a lot that is happening in regards to the change in the way we do things and the availability of services to the public.
Yeah.
And so we will be coming on to the media, we will be coming to the media, we will be coming to the public to make sure that you get as much information as you possibly can.
So the official anniversary was on June 1st.
June 1st, yes.
And so you have activities that's going to span for the rest of the month. And you started off with celebrating June 1st babies?
Yes. we figured, we look to staff to give us ideas of how to do things differently. And our staff is always, wants to make an impact on people and on the community. Mm-hmm. So, they said, well, we celebrate New Year's babies. Why not celebrate June 1st babies? And so we did take that initiative. We did take that idea. And yesterday we visited some of the hospitals around Belize. And we delivered packages to all the babies that were born on June 1st. Mm-hmm. So actually, I could tell you, because we had a discussion about this and they were saying, well, I wonder how many packages we need to make, how many babies are going to be born. I said, well, we have to prepare for the baby boom that might be a result of the pandemic. So we had no idea how many babies will be born. Uh-huh. And so we, yesterday, and we did it primarily for the public health system, right? So these are babies that were born into the public health system. And so there were actually 9 babies born yesterday. 5 at the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital, 1 in Belmopan, 1 in Corozal, 1 in Orange Walk, and 1 in Santa Elena. And so I think we reached out to the babies, to the moms in Carl Huchner and Belmopan yesterday, and we will be reaching out to the other ones today to give them their package. And what we gave them was a baby package, a bag, Social Security memorabilia that would be applicable to them. It has a piggy bank. It's never too early to start saving, the usual diapers, baby wipes, and the stuff. It's been a while, so it's the stuff that babies need.
Yeah.
And also, the bag for the mom, so she can carry her baby things and all the things that go along with with a newborn baby. So we delivered those yesterday, and we will be getting the other ones out today. And it was such a rewarding experience. Of course, moms have no idea on June 1st that they would be getting a bag from anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's much a surprise to them as well.
Well, I'll say you should be lucky that it's not, your anniversary isn't in September. That's when most babies are born.
Most babies, yes, that's right, Marlene. It's September, and then I think July, and then August are the high months.
Well, yes, you would know those statistics because you're at Social Security for the maternity benefits.
Yes.
And so, in celebrating your anniversary, it's also a moment that you've taken to kind of take stock of where you are. And like every other sector, Social Security has also been impacted by COVID-19 on multiple fronts. In reduction in employment, that's a reduction in contributions. And then also in being able to ensure that you could pay out, whether it's sick or unemployment or even funeral benefits. Talk to us about taking stock 1 year later.
Well, we're still in the process of doing that, and we're looking at the effects that we have had to endure as a result of the pandemic. And so we're trying to move forward as effectively as possible. So financially, things are slowly coming back. People are slowly going back to work. But what we also did was we geared one of our initiatives towards the circumstances of the pandemic. And that is the one that we call Empowering 40, where we realized that, and I think COVID, the pandemic opened our eyes in a lot of areas. And so we have a lot of persons that are unemployed due to the pandemic, and we see that the learning a skill or learning a trade has helped to bridge that gap for so many people. And so what we are going to do is to provide that for 40 persons, again 40 symbolic because of the 40th anniversary, is to provide that opportunity for 40 Belizeans. And so we have a application form that it's very simple, short, fill out with a few requirements, and those are specifically that you have to be unemployed as a result of the pandemic between the ages of 21 and 40, and you have to be able to complete the course. The courses are generally about 6 weeks long, and they will be in areas such as cake decorating, sewing, barbering, food preparation, catering, etc. And so we want to give persons who feel like they can benefit from an opportunity like this a chance to do so. So Social Security will be covering the cost of it, and we are encouraging persons to either nominate someone or nominate yourself, fill out the form and submit it, and we will be selecting 40 persons for an opportunity like that.
So this is an interesting initiative, because what you're trying to do is get people from unemployed to self-employed.
Well, it could be self-employed. I think the initiative is more to empower persons who may find themselves in a place where they're unemployed as a result of the pandemic. So if you do cake decorating, maybe you can work for someone who does cake decorating, or as you said, Marlene, you can start your own cake decorating service. Likewise with the food preparation, you can maybe get an opportunity in the tourism industry, or you can start your own little catering businesses. So for us, it's very much about empowering our Belizeans in a time when perhaps they can't do it for themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that's one of the initiatives that you have ongoing. You're also going to be inaugurating a new building?
Yes, we are going to inaugurate. I think many people know about the new Social Security building that we have in Belmopan. It's not a Social Security building per se, because it will not be housing Social Security offices. It is an investment project, and so the building was built so that the Social Security can make, for want of a better word, make money off the rental property. So it's really an investment so that we can bridge some of these gaps. Actually, our investment portfolio has been helping us a lot during the pandemic, because the income from the investment has been helping us to make cover our expenses that we lost as a result of the collections. And so these investment projects are very important. So it's a building built by Social Security, but it is not a Social Security office. So this building will house several different companies or organizations. I think at this time the 5 C's, I don't want to attempt to say what the 5 C's, I might make a mistake. But the climate change office is now there. I think UNDP office is now there. And so that is the purpose of the building. It's a very nice building, and it will be named the David L. McCoy Business Center. And so that will be inaugurated on the 9th of June. And we will be giving more information about who David McCoy is and why the building is named the David McCoy Business Center. But I could give you a quick little, David McCoy was one of the first ministers, actually I think he was the first minister of labor. And he was very much into the union movement and very much into workers' rights. And so we thought he was one of we had a contest and there were many submissions. He's somebody from Belmopan, originally from Stan Creek. I think he was a standard bearer for Stan Creek West for many years. And so we will be sharing more information about him when we inaugurate the building on June 9th.
Okay. And as we look forward to more to come for your anniversary, let's just divert from a bit to one of your regular programs that you have, and that's the scholarship program.
Yes. Yes, the scholarship program is near and dear to us, especially in these times. Well, last year was the first scholarship application time during a pandemic. Of course, we saw the increase in applicants, go significantly higher. And I think what we are trying to promote is the VOTEC scholarship opportunities, because in addition to these courses that we are offering for the Empowering 40 initiative, we also have vocational technical scholarship opportunities under our scholarship program that for some reason people don't maximize. And I think this is a time where, and so we kind of decided to mention it separately and beyond the other ones. So to get persons to apply. So these are the IT vet, for example, courses that you can apply for. Our uptake on this particular program has always been very low, and I don't know, we try our best to inform persons. It's out there on the scholarship flyers, but we tend to get a lot more of the high school and associates and bachelors as opposed to the VOTEC. So we want to remind persons that we have 10 scholarships available for these VOTEC opportunities. And so if you know anyone that wants to apply, in fact, sometimes we don't even get 10 applications. And yeah, so we want to remind persons that these are opportunities that, you should not miss to be able to empower yourselves and to be able to get that extra skill that you may need, as in these trying times. So yes, that's the one we highlight this year, but we also give, let me double check here. We have 31 high school scholarships, 17 associate scholarships, and of those, the board of directors this year is asking that we ensure that 2 of them are for math students, because we see a need in our society for actuarial studies and things that we think we need to kind of promote. And so of the 17 associate degrees, 2 will be for persons who are in I think they also call it the STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math areas. And then we have 3 bachelor's scholarships. So please take advantage of these opportunities. The scholarship portal is already open. The application process is all online. And if you need any assistance or you have any questions, just contact us at the Customer Care Center and we will be able to give you all the information that you need.
Yeah, I'd imagine that you're going to have quite a bit of entries this year for the scholarship program. And we do hope that people take advantage of the vocational one as well, because that's also a good opportunity for people to gain access to more employment. Now, looking back at the commemoration of your anniversary, the direction moving forward, as you noted earlier, is kind of getting involved in the digital platform. What else is on the horizon for SSB Beyond 40?
Well, the movement onto the digital platform is our priority at this time.
Yeah.
Because it's a huge project, and it is something that will offer an option for it. This new board of directors is very customer centric. They very much want to ensure that customers are given the options that are available, that we're making life easier for them. We're not making it more complicated, and so that is the focus is making the online platform available. As it relates to the anniversary activities, we're also going to start a little, what they call the Facebook Live, where we have a little contest in-house to try to name the program. But it's also, again, using social media in a positive way, because we know that social media can be used in all sorts of ways. It's using it in a positive way, where we want to go live, this new go live world on Facebook, and share information about Social Security and be able to answer questions in real time. Because one of the things that we notice is that there is so much misinformation about Social Security. So much people we've made some inroads, but we really have a long way to go in teaching people what Social Security really is. We have a lot of legacy issues that have tainted the image of Social Security. So, anytime you post something on Social Security, they're thief and a lie, or whatever the case may be. Yeah. But people don't really understand how much of an investment in their own selves that Social Security can provide. And so we are going to try to use the platform, especially to the younger population, to try and educate them and to explain to them, and so that they have a better understanding about what Social Security is and how they can use it to their advantage.
Do you think that people sufficiently make use of the benefits that Social Security provides? I mean, beyond sick days or maternity leave?
I think it has been improving it, and it has been increasing. In the past, I think there were a lot of persons who don't make claims because of the perceived red tape, or they say, it takes too long, Mike, as well I know. But because we are changing the way we do things and we're making the processes easier, those persons who may have not wanted to make a claim because of not wanting to go through the process are now, going online, making their Social Security claims. And so I think there is a little shift from, persons being a little bit reluctant and not maximizing the opportunities, to now persons being a little bit more open to starting the processes. And we have the customer support. So if you have any questions, you don't have to go to the office and stand in the line and answer a question. You can access us from many channels. So yes, there probably was a reluctance in the past, but now I think people are maximizing it a little bit more. We are now a lot more in the public domain, talking about our services. So I think the uptake is a little bit more now because of those things.
All right. So of course, today we are reminding people about the opportunities for scholarships for schools at different levels, for the vocational and technical studies scholarships, and of course, the Empowering 40. Where do people apply, Chandra?
The form is available online. Remember, we're still in the pandemic world, and so it has really pushed our move online much faster than we probably would have moved. Mm-hmm. So everything is available on our website. We also have the instant chat option on our website. So if you go on the website and you either can't find it, or you have a question about the form or anything, you can use that option and get an answer immediately. So everything is available at this time on the Social Security website.
What's the deadline? We didn't get into some of the criteria for the Empowering 40.
The Empowering 40 deadline is the 22nd of June.
Okay.
Yes, and so the applicants must be between the ages of 21 and 40, be a born Belizean, have Social Security number or card, be unemployed due to the COVID pandemic, and demonstrate the ability to complete the program. because we will invest in you, and we want to make sure that you are able to complete the program, which I think in most cases is about 6 weeks.
And the program is based in Belize City?
No, we are providing the opportunities across the country. Okay. So depending on applications that we get, we're partnering with the YWCA. And they are going to assist us to provide the services regionally. So we will have the northern region, from the central region, from the southern region. So don't let your location stop you from applying. If you fill the criteria and you are selected, we will make sure that your opportunity is given to you in the area in which you live. And we will be coordinating with persons on a more one-on-one basis as we start to select the names.
All right. And there are only 40 slots for this opportunity.
40 opportunities.
So people need to get in those applications by the deadline, and they may be able to walk away with a new skill set or an enhanced skill set that will open up more opportunities for income. Yeah. Or anything else you'd like to share with us this morning, Chandra?
Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity. Channel 5 is always so gracious to support the sharing of knowledge with the general public. But secondly, to thank the staff of Social Security. We would not be successful, we would not be having a 40-year anniversary without the staff. We have staff members who have been there since the day Social Security opened, who have actually been there for 40 years. I'm only half of that, so I can't, my hat's off to them.
Yeah.
And of course, to every single person at every single branch, we just want to say thank you so much for supporting the Social Security Board, and as well as the customers, and providing the services that Belizeans so very much needed.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us all about it. And of course, we do hope that viewers who perhaps are trying to figure out what to do next after facing unemployment will take advantage of this opportunity. Have a great day, Chandra, and continue to stay safe.
You too, guys. Have a great day.
All right. And with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back in a few.
This COVID update was brought to you by Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.